You can tell them this is our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Ready? Yeah, I'm in my own lane. There ain't nothing else to explain. This is ready or not. This is our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Get it all in the frame. They ain't tellin' we ain't the same. This is. Oh, look, it's that time again. Hey, you on my mind again. World class international. Tell them meet me in Nashville. And it's not up for discussion, just a lot of walking buckets. One player get that medal. 4 weeks, it's all or nothing. We made the rules how we play right now. Give me the ball in my hand right now. Tell them to keep it a band right now. I think we hot in demand right now. Yeah, rise to the challenge, never ran from them. The roster filled with champions. The music still can tell them this is our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game. Our court, our game.
We're coming to you live from Nashville, Tennessee, the Music City, home to Season 5 of AU Pro Hoops. And we have got a dandy in our nightcap for you as the Rhythm look to win for the first time this week against the 1-0 Gold Rush. With that, we welcome you inside Nashville's Municipal Auditorium alongside the Hall of Famer. She's got 4 WNBA championships on her resume and a whole lot more. She's Cheryl Swoops. I'm Cindy Brunson, and Anna Camden is the third member of our broadcast team. Here's the deal. When we woke up this morning, Odyssey Sims and Rebecca Gardner were 1-2 atop the leaderboard. They're squaring off tonight. What has Rebecca Gardner done this season to impress you?
Listen, Rebecca Gardner has always been a baller. She's been a hooper, and she has just come into AU from day one and has just been getting buckets. She puts the ball on the deck. It's so easy for her to get to the rim and finish through contact. And when she has the ball in her hands, all she sees is opportunity and buckets. And by the way, she can knock it down from deep too, shooting 66% from the field.
That is scorching. She's opposed by Odyssey Sims, 20-20 as a captain all time, but has come so close to winning the whole darn thing. A 3-time medalist in this event. So, what's different about O this season?
Listen, I just think Odyssey came in with a chip on her shoulder. She's coming into this game 18 off of 18 points, but Odyssey Sims is just being aggressive every time she puts the ball in her hands, putting the ball on the deck, attacking, finishing through contact. Yeah, we know the 3-ball ain't falling for O right now, but she still finds a way to get it done. Just not afraid of contact, and I love when she goes left. Nice spin, reverse. We see you, O. Odyssey Sims said, I'm coming for the chip this year.
Our stars to watch are ready to shine. For more on strategy, let's toss it down to Anna Camden.
Thanks, Cindy. I want to give some insight into the 5-in, 5-out subbing we saw from the Gold Rush on Wednesday night, because Coach Anisha Curry just told me we will see the same strategy here tonight for 2 reasons. Number 1, the format of this league is 3 games in 4 days, and to combat that and the heavy legs that come with it, they drafted to be able to spread out their minutes. And number 2, so they can push in transition. It's no secret that Odyssey Sims likes to play fast, so she drafted a team that could play fast, and having 10 fresh legs come in every few minutes allows them to keep the tempo high. This is going to be a fast-paced game, guys.
Thanks so much, Anna. That hockey-style lineup change for sure. Still, Odyssey Sims comes into this game with the most minutes played this season, averaging nearly 33 minutes a night, Cheryl.
Well, I know that Coach Anisha Curry said they're going to stick to the 5-in, 5-out type rotation, but I'm going to be very curious to see if, for some reason, Team Rhythm, they get into a rhythm and Gold Rush is down. I'll be curious to see if they can continue to sub that way.
Definitely something to keep an eye on. Team Rhythm wearing the blue jerseys trimmed in black. Team Gold Rush wearing the black jerseys trimmed in gold. Each team starting with a turnover. Our officiating crew led by Jason Alabanza. He's the crew chief. A referee is Stacy Blow, and our umpire is Sean West. Gold Rush bring the basketball up the floor. On the roster, 4 of the top 10 scorers in AU for Captain Odyssey Sims.
Cindy, we have some bucket getters in this league, especially this season. I am loving the matchup early on. Rebecca Gardner said, Odyssey Sims, you are sitting in the 2nd spot and I'm in the 3rd, and I got a to lock you up tonight, sis.
Pow Pow off the mark. Tina Charles with one of the easiest rebounds she'll collect. And Gardner off the curl at the elbow. That'll work.
She didn't call glass, but we gonna take it.
You know what? I think she did call glass. You said she was shooting 66% from the floor.
Yeah, you know what? Even if she didn't, she did. You're
right?
Yep.
Hall
right.
with a nice save. Plenty of time on the shot clock for Team Gold Rush. Odyssey Sims making sure that Kirsten Bell is comfortable. She didn't quite get that shot to fall.
Well, both of these teams, the last game on Wednesday, both teams have 5 players in double figures.
Back, Caitlin Chen. Tina Charles couldn't connect from distance. Another opportunity for the Rhythm. Again behind the back. This time a 3. Charles, her first 3-point make of AU this season.
Oh, that's nothing new for Tina Charles.
She had been 0 for 4. She is really the first stretch 4 we saw put the 3 ball in her bag.
Well, you know, and the game again is going to positionless basketball. And to your point, this is what Tina Charles, she's always done this in her career. Just stepping out wide open, knocking it down from deep.
The second leading scorer in WNBA history, all-time, trailing only Diana Taurasi. That rattles home for KB as she answers with a 3 of her own.
And that's exactly what KB is going to do. But again, to my point, they both had 5 players in double figures. So what that tells us is they have some scorers on both of these teams.
Breezy Turner giving it up to Chen. She lost the handle. A little bit of a miscommunication there. And it will belong to Gold Rush. Little full court pressure from Gardner. I like this. 1 versus 2 in each other's kitchen.
And you know, I've talked a lot about when Odyssey Sims has the ball in her hands, you have to find her early and try to slow her down, because when she gets ahead of steam and is pushing the ball in transition, it's hard to slow her down. And Rebecca Gardner doing a really good job early on slowing Odyssey Sims down.
Aaliyah Nye giving it up to Chen, kicks it to the corner to Gardner, and then she leaves it for Charles. Couldn't connect, and Odyssey Sims is there for the rebound. She leads AU in triple doubles all time with 4. Pow, pow. Boom from 3.
Well, when you look at Gold Rush, all 4 players, the guards they have on the floor, they're all capable of bringing the ball, pushing the ball in transition, allowing the other 3 guards to spot up behind the 3-point line.
Aaliyah Nye bouncing to Turner. Breezy leaving it for Tina Charles. That was nice.
Oh, I like that big-to-big action.
Brianna Turner so critical in the Indiana Fever's playoff run. Bree Hall leaves that one short, cleans up her own mess, but cannot get the roll. Bree Hall bringing it this season, averaging almost 13 points a game.
That's nice, Aaliyah Nye. Cindy, I've noticed a few players from week 1 to week 3, Aaliyah Nye being one of those players that have just gotten way more comfortable.
The hezzy and the step through.
Sorry. I know, because I was feeling it too. Odyssey Sims just doing what Odyssey does. But Aaliyah Nye, one of those players that she's finally settling in, and you can see it in her play.
Kia Stokes in denial mode against Charles. Team Rhythm leading this game 9-8 here in the first quarter of play. A reminder, the best way for a player to rack up points by winning quarters and games.
For both teams, they're going to want to get out in transition, push it early, get early buckets, and we just saw that with Aaliyah Nye.
Caitlin Chen with her 7th made 3-point basket. She is shooting 50% from range here in season 1 of AU. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Inside to Kia Stokes, who smokes it.
That pass was so pretty, though.
I know.
That pass was beautiful.
And you know, Odyssey Sims is thinking, okay, I'll get the steal and get 10 points because I lost 10 points on the assist that wouldn't finish.
Good D by Caitlin Chen.
And then Caitlin Chen lost the handle, gets it back, and a traveling violation is called. But she's like, man, I've recovered. It is Team Rhythm wearing blue with the lead 12-8, under 5 minutes to go. We'll step aside. Thanks for watching AU Pro Hoops. Welcome back to Broadway in Nashville's Music City. Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is sponsored by Concrete. It is Rhythm on top of Gold Rush, 12-8. So much on the line in this game. In particular, most importantly, potentially the top spot on the leaderboard. And what in the world is this?
Okay. So we've celebrated my birthday before.
Okay.
And your birthday was yesterday.
I was going to say it's in our rearview mirror.
Yeah,
we're
but
done.
no.
We did that.
No.
Oh, my gosh. No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Cheryl.
I did.
You are the best teammate.
I did. Happy birthday, CB.
Wow. How? Thank you.
I appreciate you. I love being able to do this with you.
Oh, my gosh. You just wanted cupcakes and needed a reason. Admit it.
No, I needed it for your birthday.
Thank you. And the first quarter continues. Gold Rush with the basketball. KB pulls from three and hits. Kirsten Bell looks so comfortable this season, Cheryl.
Well, Kirsten Bell has always been a bucket, but as you said, Kirsten and Odyssey, they've played together a lot in AU. Odyssey knows where KB likes the ball, and KB knows where to go because she knows Odyssey's going to get the ball to her.
100%. Caitlin Chen giving it back to Izzy Harrison. She's back playing, limited to just 2 games so far on a minutes restriction tonight. Ball is stripped away and will stay with Rhythm. Your players on the floor for Rhythm: Harrison, Zaya Cook, Caitlin Chen, Deja Kelly, and Emma Cannon. Cannon has been fantastic. She has settled right into this format, Cheryl.
Emma Cannon coming off of a really good game on Wednesday night. 12 points, 8 boards. And as you said, CB, she just looks so comfortable in her role here at AU this season.
Zaya Cook with the little jumper. She's averaging nearly 17 points per. Just raising her hand. Go ahead.
I'm ready.
Sign me.
I'm ready.
Yep.
She's a shooter.
Yeah.
Like, when I think of all the teams in the W, there's not one team that I'm going to say, oh, no, they don't need a shooter, right? Like, that's what Zaya Cook does.
Good hands by Anissa Morrow. All she's doing is averaging a double-double with 15 and 12. Cannon denied at the cup by Kia Stokes, who has just been a revelation in her first season here with us at AU. Odyssey Sims, no. And then no again. Morrow gets it back. Can't connect. 3 bites at the apple at the rim.
Well, we know one thing Anissa Morrow's going to do. She is going to eat every board that she can.
Morrow with 4 double-doubles already this AU season. Beautiful pass from Lexi Brown to Kia Stokes.
I hope playing in AU this season for Kia Stokes is going to give her more confidence on the offensive end, because defensively, she understands the assignment, but I want her to be this aggressive offensively with her WT.
This transition started with a Kia Stokes tip, and then Zaya Cook defends well. Zaya, nobody made her pick up the ball. Beautiful move. Doesn't get the finish. Izzy Harrison is there to clean up the mess.
And it is. It's good to see Izzy back on the floor.
Yes, it is.
Nice little floater by Pow Pow.
Tahina Pow Pow with the finish. Deja Kelly back to Harrison. Off the deck. Denied by Stokes. Odyssey Sims with numbers. Lexi Brown, trail 3. That is a thing of beauty. And just like that, Team Rhythm needs time. It is Team Gold Rush on top, 20-16, as the Gold Rush have made 3 of their last 3 field goals.
Well, and again, that 3 happens because Kia Stokes is getting it done on the defensive end, getting a nice block, and then Team Gold Rush just able to get it, push in transition, and Odyssey Sims knows where her shooter, Lexi Brown, is.
It's a 12-4 run for Team Gold Rush. Love to see Izzy Harrison on the floor as we talk about the history of women's basketball. We'd be remiss if we didn't say the name Pat Summitt and what she means. Izzy, one of the last classes recruited by the legend at the Lady Vols.
And as much as we all, whether you played for Pat Summitt or not, her mark that she left on this game will always remember that, right?
Oh, yeah.
But how special is that to say that you were one of the last ones, one of the last classes that was recruited by Pat Summitt?
Yeah. The last class to play for Pat Summitt, led by Izzy Harrison. Zaya Cook connects from deep.
Oh, she has a pretty shot.
I like her game, Cheryl.
She has a
really
shot.
do. And she's playing unbothered this year, right?
Yes.
I felt like she was playing under pressure, like putting a lot of pressure on herself last season.
Well, I think it was, yes, probably so, right?
Yeah.
Because she's trying to get a job.
Yes.
She's trying to find a team in the W. She's trying to land a spot. And so you come into AU feeling like you have to prove something. And to your point, she's playing very relaxed and with ease this season.
Harrison comes away with the steal, and they will catch Odyssey Sims with her hand in the cookie jar. And Odyssey's like, first of all, you need to call the foul that was on me down on this end, and then you can call the other foul.
That's exactly what she said.
For more on Izzy Harrison, let's bring in the third member of our broadcast team, the sensational Anna Camden.
Well, thank you, Cindy, first of all, for that introduction. Now, you guys were talking about Izzy Harrison, and of course, she's a queen of the court, but she's also a woman of the people, specifically a woman of the people of Nashville. She spent time earlier this month reading to students at Glower Elementary, the school she attended as a child. She said, "We read a book about ideas, and I hope they're not scared to talk about theirs one day." What an inspiration to those kids.
I love that.
Lovely.
I love that. Well, Anna, you are sensational. But I also love the woman of the people.
Yes.
But Izzy and Dory also, they
100%.
This is home, but they are all about bringing community together.
Under a minute to go here in this first quarter, 60 quarter win points on the line for the team that wins this quarter. For every player on the roster, boy, Izzy is tough down low.
That was a good finish. Good finish, Izzy.
So Rhythm with the 1-point lead. 2-for-1 opportunity if Gold Rush wanted it. Beautiful find by Sims to Morrow at the cup. Back and forth we go. Shot clock and game clock almost identical.
Odyssey's vision is at the top of the chart. She just sees the floor so well.
The scoop shot falls for Deja Kelly, and Rhythm retakes the lead. Shot clock off. 60 leaderboard points on the line for every player on the floor. Morrow doubled and will shoot some free throws. Deja Kelly's like, no, that wasn't me. I don't know what you saw, but it wasn't. You didn't see me. You didn't see me.
I hit the ball, so I don't really know what you were looking at.
So Morrow steps to the free throw line, and these 15-foot uncontested shots are critical because Gold Rush is down a point with 4.5 seconds to go. She connects on the first one. And she's like, you can clap all you want, Kia Vaughn. I'm going to make these free throws. I love that gamesmanship, though.
I heard it, too. Oh my gosh.
She did it again. 2 for 2. And now Gold Rush has the lead. Got to get it up. This is for the lead. And Kelly cannot connect. So Team Gold Rush wins the first 60-point bag of the night. 24-23. Let's listen to Izzy Harrison talk about Pat Summitt.
I would be walking to my classes on campus, and if she saw me out there just driving her Mercedes-Benz, she would pick me up and drop me off at class. Pat Summitt is dropping me off at class. Like, what in the world? It was the biggest flex. Pat Summitt is a legend because she was determined. There was not one thing in her life that if she said she wanted, she wasn't gonna go do. When I hear Pat's name, I used to be scared, actually, because that lady did not play. But now when I hear Pat's name, it definitely just reminds me of a person that believed in me. I love that I'm still a remaining player that got to play for her. I'm the last one, actually. I keep her voice in the back of my head in any decision that I make, so she's a very, very special in my heart. The amount of women that she has inspired and influenced to just be better basketball players, I think a lot of people don't think about that, but her impact was even bigger than her name. I mean, that makes a legend anywhere, right? So I would definitely name Pat as a legend and a GOAT.
Such beautiful sentiments from Izzy Harrison. Had a terrific first quarter for Team Rhythm. Harrison with 4 points and a couple of rebounds as well. Again, she's on a minutes restriction. She got a little dinged up earlier in this AU season, so limited to just 2 games and some change, but just such a wonderful representative for everything that Pat Summitt was about.
And I mean, you can not only could you hear it in Izzy talking, but you could feel it, right? The emotion that she talks with, the love, the care. Listen, Pat Summitt she was special. And Caitlin Chen, that was special too.
Terrific point guard recognition of the shot clock winding down, and then Chen just connects, giving the Rhythm the lead back. We have had 12 lead changes through the first quarter and a little bit of the second here in this game. 2 of the best offensive teams here in week number 3. Bell pulls. She had to let it go because of the shot clock, and Charles gets another rebound. Good defense by Grace Berger, interrupting the Chen pass. Bell back to Berger. Nice spin move, and gets the roll. I don't remember that spin cycle from Berger.
But Grace Berger she's a nice addition to Gold Rush, being able to come in for Odyssey, run the point guard position, and control the rhythm of her team.
Tina Charles is just money. Like, it is just ridiculous how effortless she makes this game look.
Yeah, it just comes very easy for her.
Bree Hall off the mark. Good job getting that rebound. Elena Coates. Minutes ago, the pick and roll, a thing of beauty, as we've got a timeout by Team Gold Rush.
Odyssey's like, time out. I do not like what I see. Time out.
Here's that beautiful pick and roll. With that, we are going to step aside, grab a snack, and come on back.
Welcome back to AU Pro Basketball. We're live from week 3 in Nashville, Tennessee. Rhythm and Gold Rush in a tight one, and Tina Charles is taking this one over. She's a veteran through and through. I reported last week that she took her week 1 team to a winery, and this past Sunday she took her week 2 team to a sip and paint. It seems like a bit of a tradition is being born here in Nashville during AU Pro Basketball. I wonder what week 3 will be, Cindy.
I bet it will involve grape juice, whatever it is.
It's going to be, you're going to be sipping on something.
Yes, that is the theme, and I am here for it.
Yeah, I just need to know how I can get an invite to one of these.
Yes.
I love that. I love that about
you. You've got the gold medals in common with her. You know, that should be a quick text.
I mean, let's go.
That's all I'm saying. Berger finding Coates and one. No, a traveling violation. I don't think you agree with that call,
it must have been a very quick travel,
right?
I missed all of it.
So Rhythm in blue with a 1-point lead. It was Team Gold Rush wearing the black with the gold trim, winning that first quarter and the 60 leaderboard points that go along with that for every player on the roster. Shot clock getting really low. Charles recognizes creates space and hits.
My. Okay, Tina. OG, you feeling yourself tonight. I like it.
She's already got 9 points.
That was nice.
Rhythm up by 3. Aerial powers through the double team, and that's a turnover. Good defense by Team Rhythm. Rebecca Gardner. Nobody stopped ball she couldn't finish. Grace Berger kicking it ahead to AP. Powers smartly gives it up once Tina Charles closed out. And now everybody's waving that finger. I know what that means.
Everybody is.
Everybody thinks they have possession of the basketball. And Kia Vaughn says, my team has the ball, and is asking the officials to look at it. What do you see here, Cheryl?
Well, I know everyone was saying it went off on Elena Coates.
Because it did.
And I might agree with that.
Yeah. There's that tip. Yeah, Gardner couldn't get it. Breezy Turner. I know exactly what you should do, Mr. or Ms. Official.
Yeah, I think the refs thought Rebecca Gardner may have touched it, but
The trajectory of the basketball didn't change, though.
no,
So,
that was Elena Coates.
yes. All right, now that the world knows that the way to my heart is cupcakes, thank you again. What is your favorite treat?
Oh, my favorite treat?
Yeah.
Shopping.
Yes, it is. Oh, so
That's a treat,
you need
right?
a black card, right? That's the gift you're looking for.
That's a treat.
No TID.
That's a treat
no
to
TID.
myself.
Okay, I got you. I absolutely love that.
But I can do a cupcake,
Yeah.
but I'm real simple with it. Like, just give me a plain cupcake. I don't have to have the icing. I don't have to have all that stuff.
Ask me the best cupcake I ever had.
What's the best cupcake you ever had?
Kara Lawson brought to set when I was at ESPN some cupcakes, red velvet, that Pat Summitt had made.
Oh, wow.
And they were so delicious.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, so there is a red velvet in here.
Yeah.
It's probably not a Pat Summitt red velvet.
But I'm going to tear it up no
Okay.
matter what.
So the call was overturned?
The call was overturned. So it will be rhythm basketball, just like Kia Vaughn predicted. And that's critical because if you win the challenge, you keep your timeout and all of the things. Caitlin Chen turning the corner, show and go. Oh, and she can't finish. And Tina Charles will shoot some free throws. Charles had that look on your face like, you need to blow the whistle.
Yeah, Tina Charles just, even from a physical standpoint, she looks so good.
Yes.
Healthy, good, like moving really well.
Yep.
I mean, just getting it done on both ends of the floor.
And all of this leadership off of it, bringing people together,
Yeah.
like that is the sign of a great teammate.
Yes.
Charles connecting on the first one. Don't miss the AU Live Music Series featuring halftime performances all season long from artists including 2 Live, Bree, The Boykins, and Amethyst Kia, plus more bold genre blending talent. Visit auprobasketball.com for details. And Charles is into double figures as she hits a pair. She's got 11 to go along with 5 rebounds as she's working on a first half double-double for the Rhythm. Largest lead of the game for the Rhythm at 5. Why are you giggling?
Well, Kia Stokes just rolled to the basket and was wide open, and Odyssey just missed her.
Caitlin Chen giving it up to Charles, who can bring it up the floor, no problem. Charles shaking Odyssey Sims, leaving it for Turner. Too strong. And Odyssey says, we need to score a bucket. Tahina Pau dropping it inside to Morrow. Good defense by Breezy. Pau, the terrific take and finish. Charles into double figures for a 7th time already in this AU season. That three off the mark by Nye. Another opportunity for Gold Rush to cut into this lead. Odyssey Sims pulls, hits, wanted a foul call, didn't get it.
And Rebecca Gardner's like, I didn't do anything.
Yes.
I think Odyssey just got a tech. Yeah.
Technical foul on Odyssey for a little too much chatter.
Yeah, well, she wanted a foul on the shot. I didn't see the foul. But the entire time back down the court, she is letting the refs have it.
She was chirping. Charles now with a dozen. Tina Charles.
So maybe it was more of the waving the ref off versus
I think so.
The verbal.
Yes, yes.
And I will say this.
And she applauded like, okay, so your whistle works. Okay.
That was it. But I will say this. When I played, I would give the refs a few times a little wave off, like, yeah,
Right.
whatever.
Yep.
And refs tend to hate that more than they hate you, like, running your mouth at them.
Right. Oh, I wanted that shot to fall for Zia Cook because the move was so slick. 5.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter of play. Gold Rush already took the first quarter and the 60 leaderboard points per player that go along with that. Rhythm trying to equalize with a 2-point lead. Cook can add to that. And she does. Shooting 86% from the free throw line. Her form should be studied and replicated.
Well, not just the free throw line.
Right?
Her three ball.
Yes.
Her form, her follow through. Just pure basketball. She's beautiful.
Morrow thought about the three and then pulls and hits. Okay.
I see you, Niece the Beast.
Her fourth made three-point shot this season. Boy, if that can be something regular and reliable.
Yes. Yes. Because Anissa Morrow is like, offensively, she has all the tools in her toolbox.
Yes. Nice pass, Zia Cook to Izzy Harrison.
Yeah, that's nice. And you're right, a consistent three ball from Anissa Morrow would just take her to a completely different level.
Totally elevate things. It's Rhythm with the 3-point lead. Under 5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Kia Stokes from distance. The hoop wouldn't have it. Gardner coming away with the rebound, and Rhythm is pushing pace. Emma Cannon gives it back to Gardner. And Izzy Harrison gets the rebound. Baseline jumper. Cannon, that's nice. Tina Charles loving it from the bench. The lead is back to 5-14.
Oh, they are
Rhythm.
battling down low.
Yes.
Cannon and Morrow. Cindy, talk about the three ball from Anissa Morrow. Just put the ball down, and Emma Cannon said no. But Anissa Morrow says, no problem, I'll step back and knock it down. And then she had this look like you thought that wasn't going in.
What I love about Niece the Beast is that her mom, Nafisa, hooped at Nebraska. So it's in her DNA, you know?
Yeah.
So Izzy Harrison picking up the personal foul. 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. It's the Rhythm wearing blue on top by 5. Morrow attacking. Nice touch. Didn't get the roll. And here come the Rhythm. Gardner giving it up to Harrison inside to Cannon, and they're gonna get Stokes for over the back. She's emphatic that wasn't a foul, and I'm like,
She's like, how was that a foul?
let's see.
Emma Cannon doing a nice job getting position. I mean, Kia Stokes got around, but she still bodied her a little bit.
Chen can't connect at the elbow. And another opportunity for Gold Rush to cut into this 5-point lead. Gold Rush looking to win back-to-back quarters. Lexi Brown off the mark from 3, a rare miss for her from distance. And Rhythm really pushing pace. Harrison 3. It Oh, I wanted that to fall for Izzy.
Was a good look.
Right? Brown will pull it back out, give it up to O. Plenty of time on the shot clock. 3 minutes to go in the quarter. Pow, pow! Bam, bam from distance.
That was a little rookie South Carolina on a more vet South Carolina on that one.
Right?
And Zia Cook just smiled.
10 points now for Pow Pow. Into the chair chat is someone that Cheryl Swoops wants an invitation from. It is the second leading scorer all time in WNBA history. We are both fans of everything that you do week to week to bond with your team. It is Tina Charles. Thanks for hopping in the chair, Tina. How is your first season of AU Pro Hoops going?
It's going great. It's amazing. I'm so thankful and happy to be here, that they wanted me, that I was able to be healthy enough to be present and be here. I mean, it's a great group of women, especially this younger generation, just how joyful they are, playful. It makes my latter years even better. So I'm so thankful for the time.
What up, OG?
Yeah, sorry.
I said, what up, OG?
Oh, hey. Triple double OG.
Listen, I'm glad you brought that up about this younger generation, because Anna has shared with us, week 1, you took your team to a winery.
To a vineyard, yes.
This last week, you did a sip and paint.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to ask what's next week, but I do want to ask you, why is that important that you get your team together and do things like that?
Just to show the camaraderie, just about culture. I guess just to keep it a great atmosphere here at AU, just to create memories.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have many more years ahead of me, so I'm just really trying to enjoy my time with these players here, and just to treat them and host them. This Sunday, so the host is always Sunday Fun Day. This Sunday will be Top Golf. I'll be taking my teammates and some other players around, and just get everybody together just to create even more memories. But I take pride in that. I had great vets that did that for me, and so I'm just trying to pay it forward.
Well, I guess you can sip on something at Top Golf too.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Sure. They have adult beverages there. I know.
Yeah.
I do want to say this, because you said you don't have that many years left. Based off of what you've done so far tonight, I beg to differ.
Right?
Like you look, Cindy and I were talking about this, you look healthy.
Thank you.
I mean, you're doing the things that you've always done. Is there something in particular, though, this season that you're trying to work on going and getting ready for the W season?
I guess just leadership, just trying to be a lending ear, just trying to be there for the younger guys. I think that's just what's important for me. It's just leadership, just trying to show them the way so they can have just as fruitful careers that I've had. Again, just want to pay it forward to my OGs and my vets that had me when I was younger, because it's definitely important. It just keeps the circle going around, and that's what keeps the WNBA being great, and just having great character of women around.
Oh, that is awesome, Tina. Before we let you go, really quick, what is your favorite kind of wine?
I like a good Chianti and the Sangiovese grape. I went to Tuscany December 2024.
Yes,
I went to
you did.
Rome for Christmas, and I was able to just drive through and go to different vineyards. But I really love wine, but I actually love beer more.
Okay, we have to hang. I've done the Tuscany thing with my sister, and my nephew just took me to Oktoberfest last October. So, yeah, I got you either way.
Oh, yeah. Y'all
just call me.
I love a good IPA, so that's me all the way.
Okay,
Yeah.
Tina, I know we were going to let you go, but I have to ask you this, because I know you have family in Jamaica.
Yes.
Right? When the hurricane hit, you were there, you've done a lot for Jamaica. I just want to follow up and say, how's your family? How's everything going?
Yeah, family's doing well. My mom's actually here right now. So my mom is from Kingston, Jamaica.
Okay.
But my family's doing well. I'm actually going to go there the first week of March and go see my grandmother and my uncle and my cousins. But my family personally is doing well, but it's more so on the west side. St. Elizabeth, that parish, and Montego Bay on that side that really got devastated.
Yeah.
So I'm just thankful for all the help. I'm thankful for Good 360, the partner that I'm using in order to help out Jamaica and get it back to where it was.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah.
And you still are working with Hopi's Heart, right?
Yes, Hopi's Heart Foundation, raising awareness of sudden cardiac arrest, replacement of automated external defibrillators. We were able to place over 500 AEDs, just really thankful to the Connecticut Sun and Yale New Haven Health that really allowed us to be able to get to the number 500. So just trying to keep communities' hearts safe and just make everyone aware.
That is tremendous.
Oh,
Thanks
gee,
so
you
much
probably
for
need to
the
get back in the
time.
game.
I know, right?
I think we'll be all right. Look at Izzy go.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
All right. Thank you,
he about to
Tina.
make this three.
Appreciate you. Emma Cannon cannot connect from 3. An
Thank you,
opportunity
Tina.
for
Thank you.
Team Gold Rush to add to its 1-point lead as the Gold Rush are trying to win back-to-back quarters and the 60 leaderboard points that go with it. I love seeing Tina.
Well, Cindy, again, all the players talk about joy.
Yes.
Right? When you
With a
ask
capital
them, what's
J.
your why?
Yes.
Why do you play in AU?
Yep.
Every single player says the joy that they feel. And
Yep.
you can just see that on Tina. You can hear it when she's talking. And it's so nice to see her doing what she's doing here in AU.
Time winding down. That gets the rhythm within 1 from Caitlin Chen. But all Lexi Brown has to do is hang on to the basketball. And she hits at the buzzer. The woman who scored the first basket in AU history adds to the Gold Rush lead, 47-44 at the half. And as a result, that's 120 quarter win points for Gold Rush, Cheryl.
Lexi Brown, don't do it to him. Sexy Lexi. Nice little split reverse at the buzzer. I see you, Lexi. Ooh, that was pretty.
Lexi Brown now with 5 huge points as Team Gold Rush has the lead. Let's check in with the third member of our broadcast team standing by with doubles. Digit scorer, Tahina Powpow.
Well, Tahina's catching her breath here. She's been working her butt off. Some electric plays for you tonight. How do you get into that game mode?
Having a team like we do, Olet's been doing a really good job instilling in us, play free, play with confidence, and that's what I've been playing with.
Close one tonight. What do you guys need to do to pull it out?
We need to keep playing the good defense that we are and just keep pushing the pace and sharing the ball, moving the ball, and moving our feet as well.
All right, go catch your breath, girl. Back to you, Cindy.
Thanks so much, Anna. Appreciate you. Nice job, Tahina Powpow, already with 10 points. Odyssey Sims leading them with 11, and Tina Charles leading all scorers with a dozen. On the half show coming up, a history of women's basketball lesson from the Hall of Famer about another Hall of Famer, Carolyn Peck and Stephanie White. Team USA assistant coach and head coach of the Indiana Fever is dropping by for a chat. All that and more coming your way. Thanks so much for watching AU Pro Hoop with us. Do stick and stay. Welcome back to the Music City, where we are halfway through the nightcap of our doubleheader. Team Gold Rush leading Team Rhythm 47-44. It is time for the half show, so it's time for my sister from another mister to help you learn about hoop.
Thank you, Cindy Brunson, and happy belated birthday. Listen, you know they say you can't grow the game if you don't know the game. And today we are honoring Carolyn Peck. Did you know Carolyn Peck is a significant figure in women's basketball? She played college ball at Vanderbilt University from 85 to 88 and then professionally overseas. Carolyn started her coaching career as an assistant coach under the Pat Summitt at Tennessee and an assistant at Kentucky and later at Purdue. Carolyn became head coach at Purdue in 1997, and in 1999, she led Purdue to the NCAA championship, which was the first national title in Purdue women's basketball history. Carolyn became the first black woman head coach to win a women's Division I national championship. And in 2015, one thing I love about Carolyn is that she's always about passing it forward. She gave Dawn Staley a piece of the championship net and told her that once she won her own championship, she had to return that piece of net and that she had to pay it forward. It's safe to say that Dawn Staley has done just that. Carolyn was a Naismith College Coach of the Year in '99, AP College Coach Basketball Coach of the Year, WBCA National Coach of the Year, USBWA Coach of the Year, and was inducted into the Women's Basketball Hall of Fame in 2023. And today, we are fortunate enough to have one of the members of the 1999 championship team and the current head coach of the Indiana Fever, the one and only Stephanie White.
Ooh, you know it's big time because I have let her have this couch all to herself this season.
Right?
Right? And I said, oh, Steph is pulling up. Let me just pull up a chair if I can. What lessons did you take away from Carolyn Peck that help you as a coach today?
Yeah, there's so many, but the first one is communication. You know, Carolyn was the first coach that I played for that really exhibited what two-way communication was about. You know, it's not just talking at us as players, but hearing what we had to say, asking for our advice, asking for our feedback. I remember she would just tell us, you guys are the ones that are on the floor. It's most important that you're comfortable, and I want to know what you're seeing. And then she would help us see it from a different level. You know, as a player, you always see it at like 10,000 feet.
Yeah.
And coaches, you see it differently. And so, number one, that was it. The second thing is just playing with joy. You know, I was a very serious player. Like it was no emotion, right? Like no emotion, no highs, lows, whatever. And her and Nell Fortner both. It was, you can smile. You know, you can enjoy this game, and she really helped me understand that.
So, Steph, in saying that and being a head coach, right, is there something about Carolyn's coaching style that you incorporate into your coaching style today?
Well, certainly the communication piece, you know, and really valuing the two-way communication, really valuing the opinions of our players, really encouraging and empowering them to do that. And I think the joy and the fire, like the competitive spirit and showing it on the sideline. You know, Carolyn was very young when she coached us, and she was humble in a way that she wasn't afraid to tell us, you know, if she made a mistake or if she didn't. And you know, I think that's really important in coaching. We don't always have the answers.
Yeah.
We don't, and important for us to allow our players to understand, like, man, I really screwed that up. You know, that ATO really sucked, or that substitution really stunk, or you know, whatever it might be. I mean, you know, and I got a lot of that from Carolyn.
That is really cool. We know that you're a Nashville native now. This is home for you, so it's always great to see you pull through AU. This year, though, there's 5 people out here that you coached this past season with the Fever. When you look on the floor, what comes to mind?
I'm just so proud of them. You know, and each of these players came to us at various points throughout the course of the season, and each of them so impactful in the way that we were able to thrive throughout the course of our season. And, you know, giving them hugs and seeing them, and my kids are here too, and them just coming up and loving on my kids too. Aww. You know, it just it truly epitomizes the culture that we had in Indiana with this group, and I love them. I'm proud of them. You know, they are the prime example of stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Yeah. And each one of them was so important to our run, and I'm thankful and grateful for them.
Well, Stephanie, you've been there. I've been there in the W, right? And there's so much that's changed. What do you see as the biggest difference from when you played in the W to where we are today?
Man, I mean, they're all like your speed. They're all your speed.
No, they're faster than me.
I mean, they're more athletic. They're faster. They're more versatile than they've ever been. And look, you know, when I was growing up and when you were growing up, I mean, I watched you. Like I looked up to you.
Yeah.
And you, I don't know who you had to look up to now.
Yeah.
And we talk about it all the time. If you see it, you can be it. These guys grew up watching the WNBA. They grew up with dreams of playing in a league that they could see every single day, something that we didn't have. They grew up being challenged to think outside the box, you know, things that we didn't have. And I think because of that and because of the people around them really empowering them to be who they are and to stretch themselves in terms of the game, it was no longer like you have to be, you know, a women's basketball player. It's you got to be a ball player.
Yeah.
And I love that. And I think you see that in the way the game has progressed and the way these players and how elite they are.
Oh, that is awesome. In addition to being the head coach of the Fever, you have some Team USA responsibilities as well, an assistant coach to Kara Lawson. How is the team looking? We've got the FIBA America next month. You're going to go to Miami for training and then Puerto Rico for competition.
I'm excited about this. This will be my first true USA basketball experience from a coaching realm. And, you know, we had a training camp in the fall. And, you know, I was listening to Tina's interview, and she's absolutely right about these young guys. Like, they play with so much joy. And that was one of the things I love so much about our training camp in the fall is they're competitive as all get out.
Yeah.
Like they want to win, but they enjoy being around one another. I mean, they all bring different personalities. They're all elite at what they do. You know, a lot of the young players we're going to have in Puerto Rico are getting their first national team experience on the big club, so to speak.
Yep.
And but you have veterans like Chelsea Gray, you know, who have been there and who are going to be able to help them navigate the way. So I'm excited to work with the staff that we have and to work with these women.
Oh, that is awesome.
When you talk about vets and youngins, two of those youngins are yours.
Yours, yeah.
Aaliyah Boston, Caitlin Clark.
Not too bad.
No.
Not too bad.
I mean, they're youngins, but they know what they're doing, right?
Two former first-round draft picks, you know, number one overall.
And how excited are you to be able to coach them in a different setting with USA Basketball?
I'm really excited. You know, I'm really excited. You know, for Caitlin, number one, just to be back on the floor.
Yeah.
You know, I think for her to get back on the floor, she's worked so hard to position herself to be ready for this. For Malia, I mean, if you guys are watching her play right now, it's like she's just blossomed, right?
Yes.
And so now they get to take the way that they've grown individually, the way that they've grown collectively, and to put it on a world stage. I'm really excited for them. I'm really excited to be working with them, you know, every single day, and everybody else. But certainly, it makes it special when you're there with your own players.
Oh, for sure. I selfishly want to ask specifically about Odyssey Sims.
Yeah.
Because we've had her the entire run of AU Pro Hoops. She's come within an eyelash of winning the whole darn thing so many times. She's been a medalist for us 3 times. What separates her as a player?
Well, number one, she's just great with the ball, right? Like, she knows how to get a shot. She knows how to create shots for others. I remember I covered her a ton when she was in college, and she was just somebody who could get a bucket.
Yeah.
She's still that player, and she's competitive.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not exactly sure what Odyssey was doing when we called her, but when she came in, she made an immediate impact. And that was the most important thing for me, was to tell Odyssey, be you. That's why we want you. That's why we need you. And I don't want you to worry about fitting in. Like, you just be you. And I think everybody in our locker room really empowered and encouraged her to do that, because we needed that. We needed a go-to scorer. We needed somebody that could create a shot for themselves and others. You know, we really challenged her on both ends of the floor. And, you know, I think the first game she played like 39 minutes. And then the second game, it was like an overtime game, and she played like 45 minutes in that game. She stayed ready. And learning how to stay ready through the ebbs and flows of a career, it is something that you learn, right? And I think that she's the epitome of that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, I want to ask you one more question before we go.
Sure.
When you talk about, like, the ups and downs and the players that you brought in, you guys at Indiana, like, your season with injuries and everything. So not only do you have to tell the players to stay ready, how do you, as the coach, keep them motivated when things aren't going the way they would like for them to go?
Yeah, you know, I think we just, I mean, there's a lot of Pat Summitt references here tonight as well. You know, it's left foot, right foot, breathe, right? Like, every time something happened, it was like, okay, let's feel it. Like, this sucks, but you know what? It's the hand that we're dealt, and we're going to fight, and we're going to find a way. You know, our staff, I love our staff to death, of course, and 2 former players of mine, and you know, it's like, hey, we got to get creative. Like, let's get creative. Let's think outside the box. Let's make sure we position ourselves to give ourselves a chance. You know, whether you win or you lose, that's one thing, right? But to give yourself an opportunity, and no matter what, we believed. In Indiana, we're used to overachieving.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Tamika Catchings is the face of our franchise.
Yeah.
And as a self-made player. I mean, she's got natural God-given ability, certainly, but she is self-made in terms of taking herself to one of the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
And that mentality is just what we're about. And we were not going to allow ourselves to feel sorry for ourselves. We weren't going to allow our team to feel sorry for ourselves. We wanted to win. And we wanted to position ourselves to win, and you know, we were this close to.
Yeah, you guys gave the Aces a run.
I think Las Vegas would have shared the championship trophy with them, because
they weren't going to share.
That was the hardest competition.
Listen, they ain't sharing. No.
They just went right through Phoenix like a hot knife through butter. So, and that was because they survived the Indiana fever. Thank you so much for pulling up, Stephanie. We got to make this a regular thing.
Yes, thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
We are going to put you to work.
Okay.
Because I want you to help me call the third quarter with Cheryl.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we're going to change positions and come on back. Third quarter comes your way next. Welcome back to Nashville's Municipal Auditorium. We are ready to start the third quarter of play. where Team Gold Rush is looking to add to its control of leaderboard points as they won the first 2 quarters and take the lead of the game into the second half of play. We've got someone special here in the bird's eye view position that we have on the floor. I hope this is okay. It'll take you a second to adjust.
Yeah, I kind of like standing up though. Like this is
right?
I like standing up.
It makes you kind of feel like you're ready to get up and go in the game.
By the end of the game, you're like, give me a chair.
All right, Tina Charles was absolutely sensational in the first half of play. She led all scorers with a dozen points. Cheryl, how was she getting it done?
I mean, Tina Charles was being the Tina Charles, the OG that she is. Stepping out, knocking down threes for those who didn't know. Oh, yeah, she has that in her bag as well. But Tina Charles just taking her time, finishing around the rim. She knows where to go, when to go, and what to do with the rock when she gets it. Steph White, you've probably seen a little bit of this before, huh?
A little too much of that, yes. On every team she's ever been on.
That
so it's nothing new.
But I want her to take me to a winery too.
Right? That's all I ask for in life.
Steph.
Share some grape juice.
Cindy, Steph has just told us she's going on a safari.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes,
that's true.
I know.
You want a
That's
winery, you
true.
want a safari,
I want it
you
all.
want it all.
I want it all.
Why not?
Greedy.
Yes. Ball goes out of bounds and will belong to Team Gold Rush. If you are new to Athletes Unlimited, what makes our league so compelling is our unique individual point system. Every player in our league has a running score. Points are awarded or deducted based on individual performance. But the biggest points boost comes from their team winning quarters and games. Now that you're familiar with this format, Steph, what do you think?
I think I would be confused every day. I'd have to reread the rules. You know, the older we get, the bandwidth shortens.
Okay.
But I do like the incentive, of it. I do love that players have ownership. I like that they're getting experience, communicating in huddles, calling timeouts, doing substitution patterns.
Yes.
As a coach, it's like, okay, now you see that. It's not always that easy.
Well, and I think a lot of these players who are, I guess, fortunate enough to be captains, a lot of them have said that. They've said, I would rather just play and not worry about being a captain and having to draw plays and practice and substitutions. So, yeah, they get to wear your shoes.
Figuring out who can retain all the information, what can you put in,
right?
Who can you run for, what can you run for whom.
And the teams change week to week.
Yes.
So you're playing with different personalities and styles and all of the things. And I think Cheryl and I have seen through the years that it just helps a player's total package grow immensely.
It really does. And at the end of the day, just like it always does, it comes down to making plays, not running plays. And so learning how to do that with different people on the floor is important. And you see players, they just get better when they come down here. They play in this league. They get better. They're ready to come into a camp.
Baseline jumper, Breezy Turner off the mark. Tina Charles has her back. That hook shot. Come on now.
Yeah, there's not much you can do with that.
Left hand, right hand.
You can't do anything with it. It's indefensible.
Right?
Yes.
She does the same thing, left or right. Steph, I wanted to ask you, and we just ran out of time, how is coaching in college different from coaching in the pros?
I mean, there's just so much going on, first and foremost. In the pros, it's their job. It's the game. You get to coach basketball. In college, there's so many other things with school and life and being on your own for the first time, doing your own laundry, having to figure out where to eat, what to do. So number one, that. Number two, just natural maturation. Think about 4 years older. You understand life in a different way. You've gone through life experience. But at the end of the day, you're talking about the best players in the world. And, of course, one of them, Tina Charles, and doing what she's always continued to do. I don't know what she's talking about trying to be at the end of her career.
That's what I said. Like, not what you're out here doing.
Right.
No, if I'm Diana Taurasi, I'm at home going, uh-oh. Was a little more than 10,000 enough? Uh-oh.
Facts.
Lexi Brown kicking it back to KB. 3 on the way, too strong, and Charles is there for another rebound as she has 7 of those now, working on a double-double.
Well, and here's the thing, when you hear, nice shot, Caitlin Chin, when you hear Tina Charles, right, say, well, I'm at the end of my career. Steph, I don't know about you, but like when I retired, there was not even a question of, do I have another year left in me? Like when I retired, it was like, oh yeah, I'm done.
Right.
I wish I looked like Tina Charles still look at the end of her, towards the end of her career.
Yeah.
At least that's what she's saying.
And you go through it. It's your mind, it's your body, it's the willingness to do what it takes in the off season.
Yes.
Every day before practice, every day after practice, and you get to that point where you just know.
Well, listen, I just told her what I'm seeing her do right now. She's moving well. Just her basketball IQ, though, is up there with the best of them.
Kia Stokes will head to the free throw line after the whistle blows. When you look at Team USA and the joy, I immediately thought of Paige Beckers and all of the clowning that I saw on Instagram that Team USA was putting out. What separates her as a player now that you've had a chance to coach her?
Well, first of all, her pace. I mean, her obviously she's got the IQ, her mind, but her pace is incredible. And oftentimes you have to learn that as a young player. She comes in and she has it. She doesn't get rushed.
Yep.
She understands how to get to her spots. She always gets exactly what she wants. She can create space. She can use that length and shoot over the top. And she enjoys the game. And I think the other piece is she's been through so much from an injury standpoint. She doesn't take a day for granted.
Yeah.
Oftentimes when you play, you take it for granted. She knows the highs and lows of going through the injury process, and she does not take one day for granted.
To that point, what have you seen that is different from Caitlin Clark now that she has had to sit and just watch and be a spectator?
Yeah, I think getting an opportunity to just see the game, and when you're in it, you see it a certain way, but when you're out on the outside and you're sitting on the sideline, you see it a different way. She sees, number one, the growth of her teammates. She sees the way that our system can encapsulate all of us, right? She sees the areas where she can find success now. And I think the other piece, again, you get a hunger and a desire when you want to be out there and you want to celebrate with your teammates. I thought she was great, on the bench, staying engaged and communicating in huddles and, showing the joy that she has in the competitive spirit of the game, but you hunger to get out there.
Yeah. Right.
And there's
I
no
really
substitute
appreciated
for that.
the point of her going to the arena early, still meeting the fans and doing all of that. I know that was hard because she wasn't going to play, and you would never know watching her in the arena. It was beautiful.
Well, and I love, her and Paige both talk about the fact that they were those little girls in the stands watching the WNBA.
Yeah.
Right? They were those girls, and they both, wear that with a great badge of honor and understanding that they want to give back to that next generation, that they want to empower and inspire that next generation.
Yeah, I'll never forget when ESPN was hiding Maya Moore behind the screen for Caitlin Clark to meet in person, and she turned into that little girl with the ponytail asking for an autograph. It was so cute. Zia Cook, step back three. She knew it when she let it go.
Zia Cook, we said this in the first half, one of the best parts of her game is just getting out in transition, knowing exactly where that three-point line is and spotting up, knocking it down.
Zia Cook into double figures now with 10. Odyssey Sims adding to her total. She now has 13.
Yeah, Odyssey's just, you were a PG, right? Yeah. What is it about Odyssey as a point guard? And you talked about this a little bit, but as a point guard that you think makes her so good at running a team?
She's shifty. She's grown in her communication.
Yes.
And that's growing, right? That's learning and it's understanding. Watching her play in college, she just played.
Yes.
And then as a pro, you got to learn how to communicate. You got to learn how to get people where you want them. You've got to get outside of yourself.
Yes.
And she has.
Oh my God. And I think Cindy and I talked about this with Odyssey playing in AU. Like last season, I talked to her about that growth.
Yeah.
And you said it, the communication.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it is Odyssey's been captained, I don't know, so many times.
Yeah.
So because she has sat in that seat, it has forced her to be that communicator that she needs to be on the floor.
That's right.
100%. Te-Hina Paopao and Zia Cook are working. Cook into double figures as she continues to connect from three, shooting better than 40% from range. And all Te-Hina Paopao has done is set a new career high with 15 points. Come on back. We're back in the Music City in a back-end fourth game that is being dominated right now in this third quarter by the Rhythm team as they lead the quarter 15-9. Again, this format rewards elite basketball plays and dings bad ones. And right now, Team Rhythm in line to win its first quarter of the day and the 60 leaderboard points that go with it. Te-Hina Paopao has been on one. Cheryl, how is she getting it done?
Well, if Tahina Pow Pow has anything to do with it, Rhythm will not be winning this quarter because Tahina Pow Pow is loving everything about the basket right now. Put the ball on the deck, into the hole, finish it with the right, finish it with the left. Ew, nice little step back. I see you, Pow Pow. And doing what she does best, knocking it down from deep. 15 points already, 3 for 5 from the three.
Yeah, that 3 for 5 is a new career high as well to go along with that 15 points. And we still have plenty of time here in the third quarter and the final 10 minutes as well. Stephanie, what do you think about this broadcast position?
I like it.
Okay.
This is nice. You guys have good view.
Right.
I love the hoop behind us right here.
Are you going to take a shot?
I might have to try, but
Okay.
you know, we'll have to see. I saw Sid up here earlier.
I told someone that I was not a rebounder, but for you, Steph,
Let's go.
Listen, for
There it
you,
is.
Steph,
Let's see if I can make.
I got you. Yeah, I made the balls
I was not ready for that.
And of course she made it. Of course she made it.
I better quit on that one.
No.
You weren't ready for the spongy
No,
ball.
I was not ready for the spongy ball.
That is
It was round at the ball and it went in.
Yes.
Shooter shoot, Steph.
That's right. That's all we can do nowadays.
Yes,
I can't do anything else.
I'm not running
No,
tonight.
don't ask me to run. Don't ask me to play defense. Don't ask me to pass.
No, man.
Tina Charles has 16 points and is looking for more at the free throw line. Charles has been shooting beautifully from the stripe, nearly 78%. And it looks like we have a replay review, and this foul that sent Tina Charles to the free throw line might be rescinded. We have a Team Gold Rush challenge.
So does the captain do the review too, or does coaching staff on the side? Like, how's that work?
Captain communicates with the head coach to call the challenge.
Well, it's hard to see if that was a foul from that angle.
There's another one. Kia Stokes. Ooh, she got her on the hand.
She did.
That's a foul. Oh, sorry.
She did.
Yes, she did.
That should be an easy review.
It really helps because Tina Charles' white sleeve really creates that line of demarcation where you can see Stokes' hand easily.
Yeah, that's definitely a foul. Yeah, the captain's the challenge, the timeouts. But I will say this year, though, with the coaches, so in the previous years they were called facilitators.
Right.
So they did what the captains wanted them to do, and this year they're having more of an actual coaching role than before.
Yeah. Captain's challenge here at AU Pro Hoops. One challenge in the first 38 minutes of the game, one challenge in the last 2 minutes of the game, overtime or our Elam ending, 1st to 7. Oh, Emma Cannon is like, okay, hey.
What? Is she talking to one of us?
I think she's talking to Steph.
Oh, what'd she say?
I
thought she was talking to Cheryl.
I think so. I don't know. That's when we miss being on the floor because we could hear them on the floor. This, we have to do a little more lip reading.
Steph, I think she said, Steph, you came to watch me play?
Yeah.
Yes.
I did.
Yeah. That's it. That's it. Charles stepping to the free throw line as the call does stand. And the foul against Kia Stokes will count. So Stokes now has 2 personal fouls as Charles is at the free throw line.
When you're a player,
Yep.
and you know you hit somebody, you can't do this.
That part.
You can't do this.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. Did Odyssey do that because Kia Stokes told her to challenge it?
I don't know.
Right? I agree. When
But
you
what
know
I've learned
it's
is
a
you can't
foul.
always trust the players. You got to know which ones you can trust.
Did
and
you
which ones you're like,
feel that way when you were a player?
No. No, I did not.
Because you were like, I'm
That's
never
a
going to do
learned
anything
behavior.
like that. I do want to ask you this because you do this also, right? You're an analyst, all the things. Have you found that being an analyst gives you a different perspective from coaching?
Yes.
Right? Like, and how?
Yeah, it gives you a bigger picture viewpoint. You know, it's the macro viewpoint as opposed to coaching. It's all in the minutia. And I missed that when I was in college coaching. It didn't level me out.
Yeah.
And I do. I talk to coaches all the time and be like, oh, like you guys are really doing this. And they're like, yeah, but we're not doing this, and this. So it reminds me to remember and to focus on the things that we're doing really well, just as much as the things that we're not. Same thing with players, and really celebrating the good things that we're doing while we're continuing to work on and work through some of the other things. And I love being in the gym and learning different terminology, different actions, different things that people are doing.
Yep. Beautiful step through by Rebecca Gardner, and then Aneesa Morrow with the answer. Rhythm leading this quarter 62-58 with a little more than 3 minutes to go. Charles adding to her total. She's at 19 now and looking good. She's 1 point shy of her career high here at AU.
I don't even know why she hesitated.
You got to guard her up there.
Yeah, but I'm like, Tina, why are you hesitating? And Kia should know that.
Yes.
Pow pulls. Little off balance. Shot wouldn't fall. Caitlin Chen pushing pace. Chen. Unbothered by the size meeting her at the rim.
Okay, Caitlin Chen. She has been impressive.
A live wire, man. She is always moving. Odyssey Sims tied up. Lexi Brown. Morrow calling for it. Lexi attacking and hitting.
She was clapping for it.
Yes, she was.
Yes, she was.
Okay.
Chen almost has the ball taken away, gets it back, finds Gardner, and Odyssey Sims picks up the personal foul.
Yeah, that's a foul.
Chen going coast to coast here.
Yeah, Caitlin Chen just put the ball on the deck all the way to the hole over Kent Stokes.
Caitlin Chen and Tina Charles have combined for 15 points in this quarter. If Rhythm hangs on and gets the 60 points per player on the leaderboard for winning the quarter, they better buy Chen and Tina a little beverage. Charles and one with the bump and the bucket.
Listen, Tina is feeling herself right now.
She's reminding the youngins who she is what she's doing.
For those of you who didn't know.
For those of you who forgot. She sure. I mean, look at this. Just strong move in the chest.
And one.
Tina.
Oh, it's some of the youngins out here that are like, oh, gee, you ain't got it no more like that.
Right? She's got a new career high of 22, and Rhythm is comfortably up 69-60. Charles with 12 points in this quarter. Odyssey Sims with her first 3-point bank of the season. We see you. Oh, we see you.
Can you believe that is her first made three of the season?
No, I can't.
Emma Cannon, baseline. Oh, how she got Nice the Beast on her hip and protected the basketball.
That was tough, Emma.
Rhythm on top, 71-63, looking to win quarter points. Nobody wants that more than Gardner, who's right behind Sims on the overall leaderboard. Let's celebrate O. There she goes.
Because we've been giving her a hard time about the 3-ball. Odyssey Sims said, y'all don't give up on me yet. I see you, O.
We don't remember
like,
that over 18. We don't remember it. It's like we had the men in black wands in front of our eyes. We don't remember the 0 for 18, Odyssey. We got you. She connects on the first free throw try. Lana Coates checking back in as Kia Stokes and her 6 blocks take a seat. That is some pretty stout rim protection. Kia Vaughn clapping when a free throw shooter shoots is literally killing me.
That's hilarious to me.
I wonder if C. Vivian taught her that. Like, just
does it work?
be a problem.
It's right there,
wow. Yeah.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Caitlin Chen, but I just love the competitive fire, right?
That's
just
right.
trying to do anything to disrupt the opposition.
There's another one.
Heat check will not fall.
I know, Steph, I thought that was good. I was like, all she needed was to see one go down.
Yes, it looked good.
Cannon does not want to let go of this basketball. I don't know what is going on with her and Morrow, but we will have a jump ball. This is Cheryl Swoop's favorite play of our game because we jump them up.
I love it. Yes.
Do you prefer the arrow or the jump ball?
I prefer the jump ball.
Thank you.
Always.
Okay.
That's
Give you a
old
chance to
school.
win
That's
it.
old school
Okay.
basketball,
Listen,
Cindy.
That's
that's
right.
why I served it up. I was like, I know they'll hit this out of the park.
I'm just glad Steph said the right
Yeah,
answer.
yes, of course.
Well, you did.
It's a 50-50 ball.
Yes, you
Yes.
elbowed her in the rib. Rebecca Gardner.
Don't get another one, oh.
Yeah. She already has one technical on the day. Picks up the personal. And with under a minute to go, we will be shooting as Gardner, the product out of UCLA with just 3 years of WNBA experience. She just kind of fell off everybody's radar, went to Europe, worked on her game, and now is just impactful wherever she's been.
Yeah, she really has. And then unfortunately had the injury issue and then working her way back.
She was a 31-year-old rookie.
Rookie,
Yes.
yeah, and made the all-rookie team.
Yes, she did.
So she hits a pair, and Rhythm is going to win this quarter comfortably, 30-18. Steph White, it has been a pleasure. You have been on my bucket list to work with for a long time, and I'm going to put this down on my resume.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, my
Are you
God.
kidding?
We
No,
have
this is-
absolutely enjoyed it.
Yes.
And go do your thing with
Yes.
USA Basketball.
Yes. Red, white, and blue. Zaya Cook has that ball stripped by Bree Hall. Terrific defense. And Lisa Morrow knows how to finish coast to coast. Nice, the beast, continues to rack up points. She's got 13 now to go along with 3 rebounds. Shot clock and game clock almost identical as time winds down here in the third quarter. Caitlin Chen is being very careful. Got the lead in the game and most importantly in the quarter. And the 60 leaderboard points per player that go along with it. Tina Charles with 14 points in this quarter. In this quarter.
And she has to let everybody know.
Yes. And that was waved off. It is not Odyssey Sims' second three-pointer. No basket. Team Rhythm winning the quarter and the 60 leaderboard points that go along with it by a count of 32-20 and lead the game 76-67. One final call, Steph. Did this beat the buzzer?
Oh, my goodness. No. Come on. I wanted it for O, though.
No,
I wanted it for O.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but unfortunately.
Oh, but
no.
unfortunately, no.
Yep. All right. That puts a bow on the third quarter. We've got 10 more minutes. Who's going to win it? And all of those leaderboard points, too. We'll all find out together. Come on back. Welcome back. It is Tina Charles' world, and we're just living in it. She had a dozen, half of her point total on the day in the third quarter, Cheryl.
Well, I mean, I feel like we keep talking about Tina, and we do for a reason. Because Tina Charles has showed up and is showing out, scoring from every possible place on the floor. Driving to the basket, posting up, nice little turnaround, 1-foot fadeaway jumper. OG is going to work.
Chen and Charles with
Chen and
22
Charles, I like
points,
that.
yes, and Gold Rush with 20 in that quarter. I mean, that is a flex by a point guard and a stretch 4 that you just don't see every day of the week. So Team Rhythm on the board when it comes to quarter points, winning that third quarter. So it's 120-60 advantage Gold Rush in that department. For more, let's check in with Anna Camden.
The Gold Rush had one concern coming into this game, defending the paint. And specifically, Coach Anisha Curry told me Tina Charles. She said a player like that can go for 40 on any night. And I gotta say, Cindy, I think she spoke her fears into existence here tonight because Tina is going off.
100%. Team Rhythm also dominating in the paint in that third quarter. 20 points in the paint.
Well, listen, Steph White said this too in the third quarter. Sometimes as an older player, as a vet,
Yeah.
you've got to just remind the youngins
I'm
who
here.
you are.
Well,
And Tina Charles is doing just that tonight.
what she could do is put the list of the WNBA's all-time leading scorers and just wear that on her back because she's right behind Diana Taurasi.
Well, she could, but
So-
she is getting it done.
There she goes again, 26.
OG, you heard them tonight.
She is on
My
one.
goodness. But that little turnaround fadeaway 1-foot jumper,
As she's done that
and
forever.
that is so tough to defend.
Yes, that and her hook shot that she can do right or left. And now she comes up with the loose rock. She's pushing pace. Gets it over to Zaya Cook. Caitlin Chen. Oh, I thought she was going to hit the trail three. Pulls up for the midi. No. And Kia Stokes corrals the rebound. Odyssey Sims taking her time to come up the floor. Anissa Morrow induces a whistle to blow against Emma Cannon.
Listen, Emma Cannon and Anissa Morrow, they have been battling all night.
Here's what happened to O.
Oh, Caitlin Chen trying to go for that offensive rebound, hits Odyssey in the face.
Incidental contact, but it doesn't feel good. Morrow hits the free throw. She's got 14 points to go along with 3 rebounds. Odyssey shakes off all the trainers and whatnot and says, I'm good, I'm good.
Oh, Odyssey is not coming out of this game.
No. Nobody plays more minutes in AU than Odyssey Sims, nearly 33 a night. So 14 points again for Anissa Morrow, something that she has done a lot here at AU, 7 times this season with at least 14 points. Caitlin Chen, nothing but net from 3. That ball went straight through. The net didn't move.
That was pretty.
Oh.
It has been, I like it, the Chen and Charles show.
New season high for Caitlin Chen as well, as she has got 20. Those two have combined for 46, Chen and Charles. Morrow missing right at the rim. Nobody more frustrated about that than herself. Odyssey tried to pick Chen's pocket. And Tina Charles, that combination has been lethal. She kicks it baseline to Turner, who gives it up. Rebecca Gardner wanted to reverse, ball poked away, but a foul is called.
Oh, that's great ball movement by Rhythm. Excellent ball movement. And Caitlin Chen is so nice with the ball in her hands.
So Rebecca Gardner stepping to the free throw line. She stays perfect at the stripe this AU season. Would you like a chance to win a basketball autograph by all of our AU Pro basketball hoopers and a $50 AU merchandise gift card? Well, now is your chance. Go to auprosports.com/basketball/sweepstakes to enter to win. So the lead is 12 for Rhythm here in the fourth quarter. Odyssey Sims gets the roll. She wanted a foul call too, didn't get it, but will take the points. She's got another 20-piece.
I have no idea how she got that ball.
That ball would not fall for Caitlin Chen. Kirsten Bell says, I don't want to bring this ball up the floor. Where's my guard? Gets it to Lexi Brown. Odyssey Sims dropping it off to Morrow. And Tina Charles picks up the personal, and I don't think she agreed with the call, Cheryl. Let's see.
Ooh, I don't know. Good move.
Ooh, that's a lot of ball. That is a lot of ball.
I don't see a foul on that one, OG. I feel you.
Morrow now has
of ball.
16. Yeah, and there was no body because she was stepping up and in. Her body wasn't there yet. That's the best thing that Tina Charles does defensively. It's almost a volleyball deal.
Yeah.
Like Asia
Yes.
Wilson does, where
Yes.
they go straight up. Team Rhythm seeking its first win this season. Closest they came was a 4-point effort in week 1. So we could see a little AU history here as Team Rhythm has been wearing it so far this season. Caitlin Chen ahead of the pack. Good closeout by KB. I'm not sure what she yelled, but it wasn't effective because Chen connected at the cup. She's got 22.
Awesome. Rhythm, they're just playing really good team basketball, moving the ball, sharing the ball, everybody getting involved.
This Rhythm group has 4 of the top 8 scorers in the league on its team. They should be winning today.
Yes, they should.
Right?
When you bring up the fact that they have scores.
Yes.
Yeah, they absolutely should be.
Kia Stokes stepping to the free throw line. Izzy Harrison getting set to check in. Stokes in and out. That's her first free throw miss today. She's got 8 points and 10 rebounds as she is working on another double-double. Tina Charles gets a well-deserved rest after carrying the team for the majority of that third quarter. 26 points, a new career high for her at AU with 8 rebounds as well. All in just 23 minutes. That is efficient.
That's just getting it done.
Wow. Stokes gets it done at the free throw line where she now has 9 as she splits a pair. Plenty of time for Gold Rush with the ability to hit the 3 to win this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's a 9-point game.
Just 3 possessions.
Well, and just like you talked about Rhythm having scores, again, Gold Rush Wednesday night, they had 5 players who scored, who finished in double figures. And it's just a matter of them moving the basketball, and they've slowed down pushing it in transition, which was one thing they did really well in the first half.
100%. Zaya Cook looking for another MVP nod. She had one in week 1 as she buries a pair. She's got 13. She's had 11 points or more in every single game.
Yeah, she's been shooting the ball really well.
Odyssey Sims goes down hard and a whistle blows. A reminder, our lead athletics trainers here are Natalie Trotter and Kim Mosley, keeping everybody ready to go.
Well, they called 2 shots, and I thought that was on the floor.
I think Odyssey argued that she was in the shooting motion as she went toward the basket. She hits the first. Sims has 21. She's got the 3 personals and the technical. And she woke up this morning in the very top spot on the leaderboard. Sims with 11 points in this half. She leads Gold Rush with 22. For more, let's check in with Anna Camden.
Well, I don't have more on Sims, but I do have a cool story to highlight. I have a fan who flew 631 miles from Dallas to see AU pro basketball.
Nice.
Jacayla has traveled all over for women's basketball, met Sue Bird, Diana Taurasi, and now 2 of Jacayla's favorites, Lexi Brown and Izzy Harrison. It's so beautiful to see how the love and support for the women's game continues to grow.
That is amazing, and that is why frequent flyer miles are amazing.
Well, yeah, but Kayla, when we were in Dallas, came to games when we were in Dallas.
Yeah,
so
we spent 2 seasons there. Yeah.
Yay.
Morrow comes up with a steal. Another opportunity for Gold Rush to cut into this lead. Morrow knows how to finish. Beautiful pass from Pow Pow, and Rhythm can feel the shift, and all of a sudden, Kia Vaughn and Team Rhythm need time. The lead is 9 for Team Rhythm, but Gold Rush has been on one. We're tied at 13 points apiece here in the third quarter. Ooh, the drama is ratcheting up. Welcome back to AU Pro Hoops. Team Rhythm seeking its first win this season after Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball is sponsored by Concrete. So it is the Rhythm with a 9-point lead, 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. And Nisha Curry, the coach for Gold Rush, is mic'd up for us tonight.
Good action, Lex! You see those ghosts? They're there. Yeah. The first game, we started a little rough like this, okay? Let's just make sure through those rough moments, we keep the morale high, because that's important. Woo, Skip! Dang, you guys see the opposite, Skip? Golly. I'm a little cocky. I would have said, it don't matter. You don't have to be humble around me. Don't be nice. Just play. Everybody just be more aggressive. We're too passive. Cut, pass the ball, cut, we good. Okay? Let's go. Come on.
Boy, that coaching hat looks really good on Curry.
I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. And it's good for the players to have a former player,
yes,
who has been where they are.
Lexi Brown short, Gardner with the rebound. Her Rhythm team with a 9-point lead, chasing a win for the first time at AU this season. And Gardner smokes it.
Well, she's had so many of those layup opportunities that went around the rim and just couldn't fall.
Sims kicks out to Lexi Brown. Lexi trying to shake Gardner. Throws us a prayer, it wasn't answered, and an opportunity for Rhythm to add to its lead.
I don't know why Lexi didn't shoot it.
The little floater goes for Caitlin Chen. She's got 26. A new career high for her at AU. Morrow off the bounce, and Morrow has a new career high of 21.
Yeah, Nisa Morrow, she's playing really well for Gold Rush right now. And I'm going to go out on a limb and say, if the Valkyries don't want Caitlin Chen, someone will.
Oh, 1,000%. She was an immediate fan favorite for the Valks.
Yeah, she's playing really well.
Yeah, her favorite player is Sue Bird. That's her basketball idol, and you can see Birdie's game every time Chen touches the basketball. Morrow! Wow! Ooh. She is on one today. 23.
I have no idea how she got that to fall.
Well, the defender
it wasn't even over Tina. It was under Tina.
Like through Tina.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Kirsten Bell checking in. Here it is again.
But just doing what she does, crashing the offensive boards, and just finding a way to go around Tina and get it down. That was pretty, Anissa.
Baseline jumper too strong for Zaya Cook. Morrow with 14 points and 5 rebounds in this half. Odyssey Sims is going to shoot some free throws. And that's just a smart offensive play.
Yep.
She saw the defender was off balance and took advantage.
Well, her change of pace game, Odyssey Sims, Rebecca Gardner, like their change of pace is so good, and they know exactly when to use it.
Sims stepping to the free throw line where she looks to add to her 22 on the day, and she does. AU Pro Basketball is now live on top sportsbook and daily fantasy platforms. Visit auprobasketball.com/betting to play now. And Sims buries a pair. Gold Rush keeps hanging around. It's a 2-possession game now. 93-86 is the score overall. And in this quarter, Gold Rush is winning the quarter by 2. And you are making that I don't think so face.
No, that was the
Okay.
Caitlin Chen went through three defenders to get to the basket.
Got you. So Chen back to the free throw line, looking to add to her career high day at the office. She's got 27. Absolute money. Chen with 20 points in the second half.
Wow.
Right. Make it 21 in the second half. 27 on the day for her career high. giving Rhythm a little bit of space as they try to win a game as a ball club for the first time this season. Odyssey Sims says thank you after the whistle blows.
Well, I love how Odyssey, she keeps her dribble alive until she's ready to do something with it. Even if she's attacking the basket, she doesn't pick her dribble up until she's ready to shoot it or pass it. That's what makes her so tough to defend.
So Odyssey stepping to the free throw line. She's got 25. Let's talk about some career nights at the office. Chen with 28, Charles 26, Morrow 23, and Tahina Pau 15. And now Odyssey Sims has 25. Make that 26.
That's not a career night for her.
It is not. Odyssey's career high here at AU is 41, so she has a little ways to go in that department. Morrow called for the personal foul, poking the ball away from Izzy Harrison, and that will end Morrow's day.
Oh,
check that. No, 5. My bad. College on the brain. That's 5. So she gets one more.
Okay. I didn't even realize she had 5.
She's got 5 now. You can tell I just did a college game. I'm like, oh, she's done. Caitlin Chen saving the basketball and the possession for Team Rhythm. Becca Gardner against Pau. Gives it up to Tina Charles. Little hook shot, too strong. Stokes comes up with the big rebound. She's got 12 of those to go along with 9 points. Sims is cooking. She's got 28.
That was a little in and out.
That's what she does. Caitlin Chen, I will have whatever she is having. She has got 23 in this half.
Oh my, good pass.
Morrow blocked. And not only does Tina want credit for the block, she wants possession of the basketball as well.
I might agree with her on that, though.
Okay, here it is.
Tina blocks it, and Morrow pushes it out of bounds.
Okay, so
Tina Charles said I wouldn't lie to you.
Right, Team Rhythm is challenging because Tina Charles said, look, the ball went off of Gold Rush.
Yeah, it's a good block.
Here it is.
And Morrow hits it out.
So, our officiating crew will take a look at it. Jason Alabanza, Stacy Blow, Sean West. Our senior advisor to officials and replay official is Lali Sainz Zania, so she is involved as well. What do you see, Cheryl?
Well, Tina Charles makes a good block, and I do agree with her. After the block, Anissa Morrow hits it out with her left hand.
Want to shout out our outstanding crew on this Game 2 of our doubleheader. Producer Pat Lowry, director Jordan Alvis, my statistician Jacob Underwood, keeping track of all of these career highs that we've had today. Total of 4 and counting. And then just another amazing display of leadership from Odyssey Sims.
Well, first of all, Jacob is going to get a cupcake.
Oh, he deserves one. Yes, yes.
But you know,
better on his hoops than mine.
Ours. But Steph talked about it in third quarter when she talked about Odyssey's leadership, right? And it's so crazy. You and I have had this conversation with Odyssey last season about her growth and what we've seen in the communication, the leadership. And as many times as she's been captain, it has grown on her, and you can absolutely see the difference in her leadership ability.
Yeah, it is very cool to see. So just 7 points separating Rhythm and Gold Rush. But right now, it is Team Gold Rush, led by Odyssey Sims, who is now back in the pole position on the overall leaderboard. With a 2-point lead in this quarter, Tina Charles lost the handle. Great collapsing defense by Gold Rush. And now Odyssey Sims and company looking to add to their quarter lead. Sims off glass.
my. My, oh, my.
Sims has a dozen in this quarter. Caitlin Chen is fouled by Kirsten Bell.
Listen, you got Odyssey attacking the basket on one end and Caitlin Chen coming right back at you saying, I'm going to get to the hole too. But Odyssey Sims so crafty with the basketball, getting it over Tina Charles. I see you. Ooh, that was pretty.
Caitlin Chen looking to cut into this lead of Gold Rush in the quarter. And she does. Chen now with 31, an AU season high. There we go, 32. Nobody has scored more points in a single game this season than Caitlin Chen. Who had that on their bingo card when we started a couple weeks ago?
Well, you got Chen with 32 and Sims with 30.
Lisa Morrow in and out from deep. Another rebound for Tina Charles. Charles with 26 points and now 9 rebounds. Zaya Cook, oh, the hezzy.
And she ties it this quarter.
The Rhythm, the fourth team this season to eclipse 100 points. KB pulls, too strong. And Chen grabs the rock and says, let's calm down. We are leading in this game, so we're in line for the 180 win points. And that would be a first win for the team in blue this season. Chen turning the corner. Good defense by Pow Pow, but Rebecca Gardner there to clean up the mess. She's into double figures now with 11. So now the lead is 2. Odyssey Sims looking at the clock. Shot clock is off. Anissa Morrow, this to tie the quarter, and she does. Odyssey looked right up at the scoreboard and says, here we go. We're tied at 27 in the quarter. Team Rhythm wins the game, and because they win the game, they win those quarter points too. So 103-94 the final.
Well, if you're Gold Rush, you got to find a way to knock down a 3 so that you can win the quarter, but nonetheless, a great shot by Anissa Morrow.
Anissa Morrow getting it done with a career high of 25 points to go along with 7 rebounds. But that wasn't quite enough. Gold Rush needed to shoot a 3 to win that quarter. So it will be Team Rhythm getting its first win of the season. Caitlin Chen was ridiculous. The most points scored in an AU game this season, 32, a career high. She's standing by with Anna Camden.
Caitlin, I know you don't like losing. This is a bounce-back win for the team. How does it feel?
It feels so great. I mean, that was an amazing team win. Yeah.
32 points, career high for you, season high for anyone in AU basketball. What worked for you tonight?
I mean, it's all my teammates. Tina was unstoppable, so it made things a lot easier for me, you know? Yeah.
I love this duo. Tina, how do you and Caitlin Chen play together well?
We Huskies. That's what we do.
Awesome. Enjoy the win, guys. Thank you. Back to you, Cindy.
Thanks so much. You can take that to the bank. UConn is always gonna UConn.
How did I know she was going to say that? We're Huskies.
Yes.
Chen and Charles. Not Cheech and Chong. Chen and Charles. I like it.
Right. Chen and Charles. That is going to do it for us. Thanks so much for watching. Once again, our final score, Team Rhythm with its first win of the season, 103-94. You can catch more Athletes Unlimited Pro Basketball tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern as Eclipse takes on Rhythm. Check out where to watch on the website, auprobasketball.com. For Cheryl Swoops, Anna Camden, and our entire crew, I'm Cindy Brunson. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll talk to you down the road.